First of all, let's get into this because so much just happened in this episode. Like, I don't even know where to start at. But before we get into this, it's spoiler warning. All right, why are you on this video if you didn't watch the episode? Let's continue. All right, I gave the warning. Let's do this. All right, because we start off this episode with a little pregnancy. Okay, we got the doctor in the room. Okay, the doctor is checking to see if there's really a baby in there, and he says it's a heartbeat. So we got a baby right now in Wanda. All right, so we continue the episode. We got the whole episode basically about Vision getting ready for this baby and Wanda growing even faster, because with her, with the powers, with this world she's in, the babies are coming very quick. All right, because all this is within a span of a week. All right, I don't know how long the episode, well, how many days it took from the last episode to get to this point, but it might have been just a couple days because Vision is panicking. Okay, because we get to this episode and the doctor is saying that Wanda is 4 months, all right, 4 months pregnant. And we know 4 months didn't go by in this world. So it was probably like a couple days or probably a day. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a day. But we get into this and Vision, he is just nervous about everything. He's talking to the doctor. He's like, yeah, everything's happening very fast, like faster than usual. And then he's like, you're gonna be okay. The doctor's like, you're gonna be okay, all right? It's gonna be a couple months until then. And he was like, all dads get nervous when a pregnancy shows up, all right? So we get into this and Vision, all right, so Vision and Wanda, well, Vision has this pregnancy book, all right? And he's giving Wanda tips throughout the episode how to deal with the pregnancy. Vision gets to decorating for the baby to come. He gets a crib, he decorates the room. It's their little extra room and their office room basically transformed into a bedroom for the kids. As Wanda and Vision is decorating this room, Wanda starts to get kicks. And this is within that same day that the doctor visit. So at this point, she is 6 months. Vision checked his book and he was like, yo, if you're getting kicks, you're 6 months in. So she just jumped 2 months within a day. So Vision was like, at this rate, the baby's gonna be born Friday. And that was in 3 days. That's what Wanda said. It was 3 days from the day they was on. So Vision's like, oh crap, like I gotta get ready for this. I gotta get ready to be a dad. And it just started moving quicker, okay? Wanda starts, like, as she gets these kicks and cramps, she turns off the power, all right? Knocks out all the power in the neighborhood. Wanda's like, okay, I wonder if everybody, like the neighbors and stuff, know that I did that. And at this point, Vision gets even more nervous. He's like, yo, I gotta go get the doctor. He runs to get the doctor. When he leaves, Wanda gets a visit from Monica Rambeau. She's coming in and Wanda's trying to hide the fact that she's pregnant because it looks a little off, because you just seen Monica Rambeau the other day, and you appearing 6 months pregnant is gonna be a little suspicious. She's gonna have questions. So the whole time Wanda is just in a silly way trying to block her stomach. She blocked it with a coat, with a bowl of fruits. Wanda's still trying to hide her pregnancy. Sat down in the living room with Monica Rambeau, and Monica Rambeau was giving a story about her job, all right, and how she got a raise. And basically a bird is walking around in the background. Wanda's trying to make it disappear. This was a funny moment. Wanda trying to make the bird disappear. It was just flapping away the red smoke from her attempting to use her magic on it, which it wasn't disappearing. So it was walking around Monica Rambeau. She was just trying to get Monica Rambeau to not see the bird. And eventually the bird walked away because it was starting to mess with Monica Rambeau. But as soon as she moved, it startled the bird, and the bird ran into the baby's room. And once it ran into the baby's room, Monica Rambeau was like, don't you still have office supply? Because I just got this raise, I need some office supply. So she walked straight into the guest room, which I like in real life, like that's like very disrespectful. Like you just gonna walk into that room, like you didn't even ask, and then you was about to go take my office supply if it was in there. So it was just, I felt some type of way at that moment. But she goes in there and she's like, oh my God. She's just stopped and startled because everything that's going on in there. But before she got to say something, Wanda walked in behind her and she was like, oh my God, like it's coming, the baby is coming. Monica Rambeau turns around and acts quickly like, whoa, you pregnant? And then gets to helping her. All right, she helped her into the living room. She's like, lay down on the couch. Wanda's like, I can't make it, I gotta lay down on the floor. She laid down on the floor. Monica Rambeau got a pillow and put it under Wanda's head. And at that point, she's pushing. She said, breathe in, breathe out. And the first baby comes out, and Vision finally makes it back, with the doctor. He ran with the doctor, and the doctor was like dizzy, or like he just couldn't handle the situation. He's like, it felt like we was flying. Why was we moving so quick? Like that was like, Vision just showed his powers off right there. But I guess the doctor didn't really care that much about it. So Wanda has the first baby, and Monica Rambeau takes the doctor into the kitchen. He's like, yo, let them get their time and stuff, basically. So she took the doctor into the kitchen so Vision gets time with Wanda and the baby. And then Wanda begins to breathe hard again. So this means the second baby is coming. Vision's like, oh my God, it's another one. So they give birth to the second baby. We cut to another scene of the doctor saying basically, oh yeah, your babies are healthy, you're good. And Vision leads the doctor out the house. So when he leads him out the house, Vision begins to talk about the doctor going on a vacation. He was like, yo, I know you're taking that trip out of town. I hope you have a good time and stuff. And the doctor's like, yo, I'm not leaving town because it's hard to escape. At this point, Vision's like, what do you mean by that? It was kind of weird. As the doctor is leaving, Vision looks over his shoulder and he sees Herb and Agnes over there talking. They're whispering. Vision's like, what are they whispering about? So he goes over there and asks some questions like, yo, what's going on? So when Vision asks that, Angus is like, is Geraldine still in the house? And Vision's like, yes. Why? And Herb is like, she's not from here. She has no home. And at this point, Vision is confused. Like, what do you mean by this? Herb is like, he's like stuttering saying, she's here because we are not, and he's just pausing. And then Angus is like, no, don't say it. Herb is like, because we are, and he kept pausing. At this point, Vision just wants him to spit it out. So Vision's sitting there confused, like, what are you trying to say? So we cut back to Wanda in the house with Monica Rambeau. And Wanda begins to talk about a certain situation, okay? Because Monica Rambeau brought up the fact that she had twins, okay? And Wanda was like, I had a twin too. His name was Pietro. Monica Rambeau, I don't know if she was remembering the situation or she already knew and she was just stuck. She was stuck staring into space. She was daydreaming. And she said, oh, Pietro that was killed by Ultron. And at this point, everything paused. My heart dropped. I'm like, oh crap. Oh, she did it. I was hoping she didn't say it, but she freaking said it. And Wanda just had the meanest face, which made me get a theory. And I'm gonna get into that theory once I get to the end of this. Now at this point, Wanda is like, what did you say? It is like the way she said it. It had so much anger behind it. I thought they was gonna fight. Like I thought Wanda was gonna kill her right then and there. But she was like, what did you say? And then Monica was like, nothing. I didn't say nothing. And then she started smiling and stuff. So Wanda was like, no, what did you say about Pietro? Like, she brought out the accent. I can't do the accent, but you know the accent she did. But when she said the accent, I'm like, oh my God, we getting the old Wanda back. I just got so many different chills and vibes off of this. Like, I felt some type of way. I know y'all felt some type of way too. Like, it was going down, all right? But basically, when that happened, she was like, no, say what you said. Like, it sounded like she was about to fight. But Monica Rambeau was like, no. Wanda then began to ask about the necklace, all right? Because it was a sword symbol on her neck. But Wanda never seen this symbol before. So she was asking about it. She was like, what is that? What is the meaning of that? And then Monica was just like, she was not trying to answer anything. So at this point, we cut back to Vision. Agnes and Herb is like, okay, we gotta go, catch you later. And Vision walks back in the house. When Vision walks back in the house, he asks, where's Geraldine? Then Wanda's like, oh, she had to leave. She had to go back home. And at this point, I'm like, oh my God, I hope she didn't kill her. But we cut to a scene after this, and she just sent her back to the real world. She sent her flying through the forest barrier of whatever world dome she's in. And when she landed, let's just say she was swarmed by whatever organization that is. I'm pretty sure it's SWORD, but if I'm wrong, don't say nothing. Now, my theory now, and it's just an opinion, it might not be fact, but my theory is because what we've been seeing with Wanda, I'm not thinking this is Mephisto. I think this is actually, the series is the story of Wanda turning evil, because we know she's going to be the villain of the Doctor Strange movie. So what if this is the build and the turn of Wanda? I'm just saying, because she did reverse time with the Beekeeper, and we didn't see her reverse time this time, but it was at a point in the episode where Vision was confused. He was like, yeah, you remember the dinner we had? And then also when I went out there to talk to Herb, he was acting a little weird too. I think something's going on here, Wanda. And she, well, you don't know if she reversed time, but time did reverse in that scene because it restarted the scene from before he gave that answer. Now I'm just saying, she might have made this world herself. I don't know how this series can end if she's just the villain of this. Who is the hero? Is Sword the hero in this situation? I don't know, but we are gonna see what happens in the next episode, because it's just all these twists and turns. I don't know where this is going. I think Mephisto is connected. I think Monica Rambeau is gonna come back. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's so much to break down. And WandaVision is just a weird show in general, but we're gonna see where it goes. So for next week's episode, I might try to get my genuine reaction, because I'm about to have a whole new setup. So make sure to tune in next week, because I'm gonna have 2 parts. I'm gonna have the genuine reaction and the aftermath, and then I'm gonna have the second video breaking down what happened and my thoughts on what happened. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Yes, it's a scribble. Hit every rest scribble button. Also, the bell button to be notified when I upload more WandaVision episodes. I was about to say Vision Wanda. It's not even that way. All right, but I hope y'all enjoyed. More Marvel news and Marvel stuff will be coming to the channel, and reactions. So make sure to tune in this weekend. All right, your boy Drake is out. Splash.